Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel, Intuitive Insights in Tarot by Scott A. Yates. And today joining me is Daiga Miller. Daiga Miller and I will be doing a weekly show together, and she will be the host of the show. I'm just here to support her. So, Daiga, would you like to say hello?
Hello, everybody. You probably want to know something about me. I am originally from Latvia. I live in England for my past around 20 years. I am multilinguistic international coach, therapist, fluent in 3 languages, Latvian, Russian, and English. My background is classical counseling psychotherapy, but I very shortly moved for learning NLP life coaching and was more willing to go holistic therapy way and instead of classical training of psychotherapy. Later, I met Sue Stone and become one of Sue Stone's foundation coaches. And as they say, and rest is history, this course with Sue was life-changing for me. Everything what I learned before this course actually was like jigsaw puzzle coming together. This last bit was missing, yeah, and I went to Sue's course, and this last bit fit in all this jigsaw, and I see clear picture of this. In psychotherapy, it's called light bulb moment. I'm extremely grateful to universe that I met Sue. Does she see something in me what I didn't know I have it? And now I'm part of most wonderful team in the world with light workers. And I'm very proud that I actually can call Sue my mentor. I'm in my toolbox after was more EFT, hypnotherapy, Reiki, and access bars. But I do not practice anymore any of these therapies separately. Over the years, I find that for me works best when I can mix and match therapies when I feel it fits for clients. So if you visit my website at the moment, there will still be on offer the separate therapies, but like I said, I'm doing now coaching and mixing all therapies in works. But websites redesign of website is in works as well. I think we can now go on a part when I want to introduce you how you can participate in the show yourself and how you can support us with the information what you want to find out. Yeah, if you like our show, please do like, share, and subscribe for both of our channels. Also, don't forget to send us in questions. All information will be below under the show. So you will find information how to and where you need to send those questions to us. We would be very grateful if you help us support our families and buy a cup of coffee. How to do that will be under the show as well. And also I been thinking about not to spend every show to give you some information. So I will be between this show and our next show. I will be putting up videos, especially for information, where I will tell you everything what you need to know to support our show. And not to stay in information so long, let's move on. You probably want to know how we met. I, for years, been watching Janine's show. It's on YouTube, Tarot by Janine, and Sending Ravens with Tarot by Janine. So I've been watching this show for many years, and very recently, Janine shouted out Scott's name. And somehow I felt I do need connect with Scott. And I book reading, and now I was booking reading actually already with the thought in my mind that I will ask Scott, maybe he wants to do this show with me. And next one, let's give over to Scott, and Scott will tell himself from his point of view.
Yeah, so it was pretty interesting. At first, I thought of Daiga as just another client, not just another client. All my clients are special, but then Daiga told me about this idea she had to do a show, which intrigued me because I've been wanting to do something like this for a long time and haven't found the right partner. So, but then Daiga asked me if I would take a look and see if we had some past life connection. So I pulled the cards and got kind of a shock, I think. So it came out that Daiga and I had been, I believe it was the Crusades, the Holy Wars in the 12th century. She was my commanding officer. She was most likely a man at that time. And I was a soldier in her army, but also I was a spiritual advisor. I think because I've gotten this before, a friend of mine told me, who's an empath, told me she saw me as a Knight Templar. And I know there's a connection between the Knight Templars and the tarot cards. So when I saw this, number one, I saw that Daiga and I had been in some type of campaign together. And it was most likely the Templars in the 12th century. And I was her spiritual advisor. So I'm thinking I was probably a tarot reader at that time as well. And then I was so intrigued by that, I thought, I wonder if we have any more past lives together. So I pulled some more cards on that, and I didn't go too far into it, but I got that we had been married in a life before that. And I don't know who was the man or woman in that one. We'll have to maybe take a look at that and see. But after seeing all this past life history that Daiga had together, well, I couldn't say no. If I said no and rejected her offer to do the partnership, I'd probably have some bad karma come on me. So of course I agreed, and so here I am with my old past life partner Daiga and me back together again.
Are you ready, Scott, to go to the questions?
Yeah, sure am. I've got 2 decks here shuffled and ready to go.
I already saying to viewers, this is our very first show. So how it's all will goes, I have no idea how Scott will understand my accent, but I do hope he will.
It'll be fine, Daiga. I promise.
Let's go with first question. First question. is from Sarmite. Is there any changes in my life in near future?
It's a little bit vague. Sandy, you said the name was Sandy?
No, Sarmite.
Samita.
Sarmite.
That's a woman?
Yes.
Okay, so near future, I'm going to take that to be 3 months. And repeat the question one more time.
Is there any changes in my life in near future?
Okay, now if Samita was here, I'd ask her to be more specific. But I'll do the best I can with the question I have, okay? She's going through some changes right now, I see, because she got the Death card as her archetype. So right now, she is going through some changes. Okay, so the Nine of Cups comes up in the placement of the question itself. Now, Nine of Cups is that our thoughts and intentions can be manifested. It's almost like a wish come true card. And for challenges, she got the Five of Wands. So I think she asked this question because she doesn't like change. It's something that she has a hard time accepting changes. So this is something that she has to become more comfortable with going forward, accepting that there is the only thing that is always true is that there's always change. Okay, so it's good to accept that. As my mentor Janine says, change is good. Fives are good. Okay. So we got the. Go ahead.
Sorry, Scott. I actually hear Janine's voice in you. Funny enough.
Well, I've been watching her for so long, I probably rubbed off on me.
Me, you both.
So now she's got the Magician in the near future. So that combined with the Nine of Cups tells me that she has the power, which everybody does. People need to learn to know this. You have the power to create the reality that you wish, Samita. So be very careful with your words. Okay, this is your advice. This is the advice that you have that goes alongside the Magician. Be very careful of what you say and think and write, any messages that you might write online, something like that. You have to understand that words have energy, and that when those words leave your mouth or you type into a keyboard or even thoughts, those go out into the universe and then are reflected back into your reality. Okay.
And Scott
yes?
is saying your words create your future.
They create your reality. Yes. Your thoughts and words really do. So if you say the next few months are going to be really hard on me, well, guess what? They are. That's what's going to happen. But I want you to know, Samita, that you have enough strength to get through it. You may feel like, as I'm sure so many people are right now, that you're on your last straw, but you can do it. Okay, you have enough in you to get through whatever changes are coming. You'll get through them. Just keep a positive mental attitude and repeat positive things to yourself when you wake up in the morning and before you go to sleep at night. Maybe watch a comedy or something that makes you laugh, so that when you go to sleep at night, you have a smile on your face. Okay?
I think listening to this reading, Sarmita, if you're watching, and you probably are watching, please maybe consider contacting me, and I will try to help you as well with my skills, and we arrange session if you wish. Can we go to next question?
Yes.
This question is from Olga.
Okay, Olga.
Olga,
Yes.
does my daughter have autism?
Let me just say that I'm not a professional. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a counselor, and I'm not qualified to make a diagnosis like this. So I can only tell you what the cards say. Okay. It's important that if you feel that you need professional help, that you go to a professional. Okay. So let's take a look. Olga. We don't know. Do we know how old her daughter is? I guess not. Huh?
I understand that she is small.
Okay, probably, yeah, because if you're asking, you're probably not sure yet. So I think so. And I say that because the first card that I drew for Olga's daughter is Seven of Cups. It's a dysfunction, card of dysfunction. But that's not, don't take that as bad news, okay? She is a unique person, and she will still bring much joy and happiness into your life. There will be some rough times, okay, because this is in between here. Okay, let me show you. Okay, so this is Olga's daughter, and this is the joy that and happiness that she will bring into your life. And there will be some struggles, you know, with this 5 in the middle, but it's nothing you can't handle. And the thing about your daughter having this issue, going into the future, you're going to be able to use this, what may be a perceived weakness, to help others. Okay. So this is the outcome. And next to the outcome, we have the 3 of Pentacles. So you're going to take this diversity, which is, and make it into a strength. And you will be able to work with others and help other children. Okay, this will be the eventual outcome of this. That maybe Olga, maybe what you learn from your, you know, your trials with your daughter, you will be able to help other people with the same problem, at some point in the future. Okay. I hope that helped.
Can we go to next question?
Yes.
Next question is from Rita.
Okay, Rita, got it.
What cards want to tell me about my private life? How all will play out for me? What's the advice?
Okay, we need to be a little bit more specific with our questions in the future. Okay, if you're watching this and you're thinking about asking a question, so let me get this straight. Repeat the question again.
What cards want to tell me about my private life?
Private life. See, okay, stop right there. private life. What do you interpret that to mean by private life? I mean, private is like can mean many things.
I think it's meant private relationship.
Relationships. Okay.
Relationship. I think that's what is meant there.
Okay, because I mean, it could be you know, business. It could be so many things. Home, family.
I really understand it's actually relationship matter.
Okay. Okay. All right. And then continue the question on from there. After that.
It's okay. What cards want to tell me about my private life? How all will play out for me? What's the advice from universe, I suppose?
Okay. And here's the other thing, if you're listening out there, I need a time frame. Okay. So are we talking in a few months, in a year, in 10 years? So I'm going to give the time frame of 3 months going forward. Okay. So Rita, if you're listening, this will be the outcome for the next 3 months. Okay. Okay, so for your past, I got the 10 of Wands. So you've completed something. There was something in your life in the past that was your passion, but you're done with that. Okay, it might have been career, art, relationship. In this case, maybe a relationship. You worked really hard on it, but you've just reached the point where you can't anymore with that. Okay. And right now you're looking for something more, and you are ready to move on, and this could be your challenge. Maybe this challenge is saying that you're a little bit too serious, okay, about life. Maybe you need to lighten up a little bit, tell some jokes once in a while, just kind of be more lighthearted in general. And going into the future, once again, you got your advice going into the future. Use what you know already. Okay, so this what's happened to you in the past, you've gained knowledge from that, and that's going to help you to become a more evolved woman. I don't want to say mature, but a woman who is very
Never
empowered.
say mature to woman.
Huh?
Never say mature to woman.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said I didn't want to say that. Not mature, but accomplished. Okay, and confident, and this is a woman of great integrity, of individuality. So don't be afraid to be yourself. And this is something that you have actually been working on, okay? And you're 70% through this process of to where you will be able to reap the rewards that you have sown, okay? And I think I know what she's asking here. I'm gonna I'm going to see if there's I'm asking for her, is there somebody new in her future? And I got a 3 of Cups. So I think advice going forwards is, don't try to find the man of your dreams right now. Hang out with friends and have a good time. That's the advice that the universe has for you, Rita. Okay? And remember, don't be too serious. Maybe I think you're a little bit of a serious person. That's your challenge. Learn to tell some jokes or something. But yeah, be light. Have a light heart. Okay?
Can we go on for next question?
Yes, I want to try to get through as many as we can. You let me know if my answer needs more clarity. You let me know.
No, from my
Okay.
point of view, you answer perfectly.
Okay, good.
Ready? Are you ready?
Okay, next. Yes, I'm ready.
Next question is from Elsa.
Okay, Elsa.
Elsa.
Yeah, gotcha.
I would like to find out about my future career path.
Okay. That's a nice specific question. And once again, though, I like a time frame, and this is a future career path. I'm gonna, for the purposes of the reading, say in the next year. Okay. Excuse me. Well, Elsa, you're going to be doing something that's totally new to you. It's I know you right now. You feel like you don't know which direction to go in, but you're going to be receiving a call to do some higher work. If you have any type of idea of being a light worker or anything like that, it very well could be in that area, because you got the judgment call or the judgment card. So you're being called to do something, and it's something unique, something very different that you maybe even a year ago thought you never would have been doing. It might mean that you have to leave your comfort zone. So I get the feeling that you feel most comfortable with your close family and friends, and like maybe you never left the place where you were raised or something like that. Okay, the reason I say that is because you got this 10 of Pentacles as your challenge. So a challenge challenges you to come out and do something that you wouldn't do. Okay, and that's the 10 of Pentacles is about family, it's about home. And so this is challenging you, maybe that you might have to, in order to fulfill this role, you might have to leave your comfort zone. But don't worry, because you're going to have plenty of guidance on whatever path it is that you're taking. You're going to have, you have the Emperor backing you up. Okay, this is advice for you. I believe this and the Hermit. These are both in your advice. So I think this is telling you, look for a man or a woman, could be a woman, but someone with authority. and someone who has a very wise way about them. Maybe someone who's got wisdom that comes from beyond. Okay, that's what I got.
I can I inject a little bit from me?
Sure.
I actually little bit intuitive as well myself, and when you show this card that she has a calling, yeah,
Yes.
I literally, and even now when I'm and even now when I'm speaking, I have shivers all over me, yeah. That means there is some sort of connection, not only to this card, but to me as well. Maybe if you interested, contact me and we will arrange chat, because I really feel this connection between us.
Daiga, right now, so many people are being called to action to join in this war that we are in against the forces of darkness. Of my readings, I've done, I don't know, maybe 15 in the past 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks, and probably more, almost all of them, or 2 or 3, have been asking, what is my role in this world that we live in today? And all of them are people who have come here to serve a purpose, whatever it is to you. Some people are tarot card readers. Some people work with crystals and healing and Reiki. And if you feel this calling, then it's definitely your time. It's time to get up off the sofa and get to work.
I actually want to say the same thing. You have to answer, you don't have a choice.
That's right.
You
That's
have
right.
to answer.
If you receive a calling like this and you ignore it, you're bringing hard times on yourself, because the universe will force you into a position where you're so uncomfortable that you have no choice but to go out and do this. And you don't want that. You want to be in control of your own destiny. Okay.
Are we ready to move forward? And this will be the last question, I think.
Okay.
Question from Anne for a change.
Oh yeah, good.
It's actually, I find men's are waking up usually much later than ladies, because it's very rare to see men on this path to actually ask questions.
That's true.
Are you ready, Scott?
I'm ready.
Let's go then. Last question on this show today. Igor's asking. Igor's. When and how will resolve my health issues?
When and how will I resolve my health issues? Okay. Can you repeat the name again?
Igors. A-I-G-A-R-S.
Okay. I like to have a name in my head as I'm shuffling the cards. Okay. How and when will he resolve his health issues?
There was vice versa. When and how will resolve my health issues?
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll tell you this, there is major healing coming for you, if not already happening, because you have the sun in as your present situation. Right next to that, you have the world. Okay. Wow, you've got all of these, you've got the moon, the world, and the sun right in a row. I think this is your archetype. I think you're worried about the outcome of this, maybe too much. I think you could make yourself sick by worrying too much about this. You've got to understand that you have the whole of the world behind you, helping you. Like right now, in fact, right now, I'm going to ask everybody who's viewing this to send healing energy to this man right now. That's what I'm feeling that needs to be done. And with this sun and this sword right under it, who knows? Maybe this is the med beds coming. Whatever's ailing you is going to be resolved.
Can I inject again?
Yes.
I again feel my shivers.
Yeah, I me too, actually.
So.
Okay, so something happened in the recent past that made him sick. And that has him worried that it could end badly. But I see nothing but healing and health and going into the near future. I want to say med beds, really. I really do want to say med beds. Because there's something coming. You know, be patient because there are people who need them right now before everybody else. But this feeling I get is that there will be healing, like healing for the world, really. So hang in there. Whatever's got you feeling bad is going to be over soon. Okay.
That's it for today. If you like our video and if you want to support us and our families, please buy us a cup of coffee. If all link where to send your donation is below the video. If you want and be kind enough to buy us coffee and a cake, that's yeah, that's about 20 pounds worth. Your question will be very first, we will answer in our next show. So you have definitely room in next show for us, yeah. Everything else, like I am already promised, I will put up especially information video where I will tell you exactly how to participate, how to send questions, and everything what you need to do to participate in the show and help us build this show and our community. And sorry, yes?
I just wanted to reiterate that if you send us a question, please be clear about your question. You don't have to give us like names, details like that. But for example, the woman who asked about her private life, was it relationship, money, you know? And also give me a time frame. We don't want to go too far in the future because the farther you try to look into the future, the more things become spread out and fractured. So I just want you to be mindful when you write your questions that it's clear so that the universe can give you the answer that you need.
Okay. Thank you very much to everyone who listened to us. Please like, share, and press subscribe for both of our channels. And then you will get all updates we coming up, because it's much more in work, surprises from both of us. For you, we have already now next 5 shows lined up, I think. Scott, how it is? I think 5, yeah. At the moment, it's about 5 shows.
You're the commander of this army. I'm just a follower. So you tell me where to go, what to do, who to fight, and I'll be there.
Okay. You do love to follow. Okay. So yes.
Well, I'm used to it. You were the commander in our past life, so I bow to your greater judgment.
Okay. And bye for now, and see you on next show next Sunday, where fingers crossed will be live. We at the moment very new on all this. We just figuring out. I hope you forgive all our mistakes and thoughts. If you have thoughts how to improve, please send us. We kindly will receive every of your kind comments and constructive. Now I can't pronounce constructive criticism, but please do not. Please do not be nasty, and understand that I doing this for first time. Yes, Scott is already doing for quite some time. Yeah, but
my first time.
But this show and this type of show is first time. So forgive us if something went wrong. Thank you very much for listening to us, and see you next time.
Let me just say, take the energy of the sun going forward. Great things are coming for everybody.
Bye.
Bye.